26 September 12/12. How y'all liking that trigger cam? Some of you old timers out there that might have got too old to hunt, you might be watching this. It might bring back some memories to you. Some of you that may be disabled to use a squirrel hunt. Some of you maybe want to get into squirrel hunting. Now, I'm over 62 years old, be 63 next April. When I was 32 years old, boys, I had an Anschutz 1416 rifle. And I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I didn't need a damn tree to rest that gun on. If I could see the squirrel in the woods out to about 60 yards, I could shoulder that gun, he'd come out of that tree. But it was a lighter gun with a very good trigger on it. I don't have it anymore. But that is the truth. I'm not bullshitting you. I actually went hunting with two people in Mississippi. And when I showed her that gun a couple of times, it was two different hunts. Them guys was like, what the shit are you shooting at? And then I'd go off the side of the hill about 50 yards. And that was down there in pine trees. You can see a little farther. And they'd see me down in there and they'd say, what the hell you doing way down in there? And by the time they'd say that, I'd find my squirrel and I'd hold it. I said, I'm getting my squirrel. So you get to see what that old CZ rifle with that scope on it, where I've got it when it goes off. And I try to slow motion some of the shots. I'm not going to slow motion all of the shots. Some of them are pretty obvious, okay? Plus, I want some people to see what the V&T is doing. That V&T ammunition, I can tell you right now, squirrels are not kicking as much when headshot versus the VMAX, and so far, groundhog performance looks to me it's superior on headshots. I say the law of averages, he won't get back in the hole or under a building on you after you plug him in the head, but I'll shoot some more. Preliminary results is what I see. So you see, I'm not a keyboard squirrel hunter. I'm a damn squirrel hunter. And I've been doing it a long time. If there was any kids around here that would be interested in going hunting, and as long as they've got a level head on their shoulders, I wouldn't mind taking them. But those are few and far between around here. No, the younger generation, they're not into hunting much. Not small game. They might be hunting big game a little bit. Them deer horns and the size of them, that sort of lures people in. Well, I could really give a rat's ass about that. I've killed some nice bugs. So I don't worry about that. I'd rather be out being able to move around and shoot a rifle. You don't get to shoot a rifle much deer hunting. And I'm not too fond of scatter guns, even though you have to use one in Tennessee to turkey hunt. You may see me break out the old air rifle again here pretty soon. I got a little project, something I've ordered that goes on the air rifle that I've got. And you may see me using it some in better conditions. I'm going to take it if it's exceedingly dry, probably. Alright? So yeah, you're getting to see the real deal with that trigger cam. No BS. I've showed some shots I've missed in that trigger cam. And you're going to see some more, especially when I start shooting squirrels out at distance. Okay? And I'm going to be calling off the range either before the shot or after the shot. And I'm going to be trying, when leaves gets off, I'm going to be trying to show more footage in the woods with the squirrels moving around with this handheld camera I'm using. And then you'll see me get on them with that trigger cam. Okay? I might even link the trigger cam up to this little cell phone I got and show you all that I can actually see where I shot the squirrel. That's going to be big for me because you can shoot 5 or 6 squirrels around the side of a hill anywhere between 60 to 100 yards or even longer. You got to remember where you shot the squirrels. That can be tough. And if it's steep terrain, you know, you need to, it's hard to maneuver on, and you can lose your track of your memory. And plus this V&T ammo, I'm still going to see how it holds up long range, because the squirrels are not moving as much once they hit the ground. They're flopping less on average, which is good. Some of this ground around here, you know, the damn squirrels can come down the hill 10 yards, 15 yards sometimes when you shoot them, flopping with headshots. We may shoot a few body shots at longer range intentionally just to see how this ammunition does on squirrels. How fast does it set that squirrel down? You know, shot behind the shoulder, you know. You'll see me aiming in the trigger cam and the scope power. Now when leaves gets off, I'll be jacked up between 8 and 12 depending, okay? So the reticle will be bigger, a little thicker. The squirrel will be a little bigger. You know, I got a pretty good thread over there on Rimfire Central. There's some real good information in that, okay? And there's some good information on equipment that you can use. What I use, now there's other people out there that squirrel hunts. Maybe they have their ways, I have mine, all right? The best squirrel woods that used to be around here are basically gone. That's a fact. They've been cut down. They cut the timber so hard on them that the undergrowth growed up in them, so they're not like they used to be back in the 70s, the 80s, all the way up till about 1995, boys. If I could have hunted on some of that ground this season, I'm already at 236. You could add some numbers to that for day 34 of this season, okay? I can tell you that right now. But you got to take what you get, you know? I'm not going to quit hunting as long as I got a place to hunt, and as long as I'm able to walk. None of us know how long we'll be able to walk, so you better cherish every minute of it. That's going to conclude the video.